Hey, you guys. Welcome. Y'all, look, stop manipulating. I had to switch around my entire studio to be able to get this like front facing, guys, to do the lives. So I had to do a little switcheroo, which I might still have to end up changing a little bit. Let me see. Actually, like I want to no. Yeah. I think that's about right. Here we go. No, I had it perfect and then I changed it. Okay, guys. What is happening, y'all? I'm back in here for Pisces, guys. Welcome back on into Surgery Concave Souls Tarot. This is your very own truly philosopher, psychic, medium, and divine Miss Sunny Birthday Beauty, guys. For Pisces, guys. What's happening? I see my baby. Shout out to Empress Divine for you. Hi, gorgeous back. I love you. Shout out to Angel Vibes. You know I love you, girl. What's up, y'all? Like, let me do this switcheroo, guys. Blessings and abundance to you in Scotland. I love you so much, guys. So happy to be with you guys. I'm switched around my studio so we can start doing these very present live readings, guys. Where you can actually see me and you guys can talk to me, guys. So I'm gonna start doing that all the time. I know that's what you guys are requesting as well. So I am definitely going to oblige my babies. Now wait a minute now. I love my babies, guys. I am back for Pisces right now, guys. I am definitely going to be doing another collective reading today on the episode. I also have Taurus and Leo coming up here, guys. So I'm very excited. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being with me on a weekly and daily basis, guys. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes, your shares, your super thanks, and of course, we can't forget those beautiful comments where we are able to commune, certainly on a deeper level. And of course, CCST is where you have therefore been required to love yourself versus sin. Of course, we are never looking back. Guys, if you're new here, welcome on in to our humble abode where love is surely unlimited. Guys, let's get about this. Y'all should have seen me in here trying to move this around. The heckables and the syllables about it. Y'all, I couldn't even believe this, y'all. Let me tell you, that was all the exercise I need. The heckables. Y'all, I'm in here gasping for breath. I'm turning the AC up. I'm turning it down. Unreal. Y'all. You guys, let's see what this is about. We're going to be checking the main energy for Pisces, AQUARIUS, like divine beings, heavenly hosts, and floors of divine works on behalf of my beautiful, my handsome Pisces out there. You know, I love me some Pisces now. That big time high priestess. What? I love Pisces, my babies. What's happening? I invoke all angels of light, divine beings, heavenly hosts, floors of divine works. On behalf of Pisces, once again, also eradicate all instances of evil that are attempting to distort or dismember this message. Thank you so much. You are absolutely gorgeous yourself, darling, the darlings. Guys, yes. Oh, you know what? I just talked to my mom today, so I'm definitely going to tell her that you sent her love. We were talking about she was going to the grocery store and all this, guys. Y'all, they put little Miss Sunny up in a little bag, y'all. I couldn't believe, guess what happened to my car, y'all? The, what do you call it? I think it's the converter belt or something like this. I was going or leaving work. Well, it had already like the muffler fell and all this stuff, right, y'all? I'm like, is this real? So I'm just driving my little humbug, y'all, with the muffler, and all this, and I'm leaving my mom's house. This was like maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago. And I hear it scraping the ground, y'all. So I'm like, oh, is this real? So I'm like, let me get some man somewhere. Oh, can you look at my butt? Stop there. And so, y'all, I had to end up taking it down to the dealership that I've been dealing with for 20 years, guys. This is a family-owned business. They do really good work. They have a sales line, repair line, and all that stuff. So I had them tow my car. So they're like, oh, you know, it's going to cost you $1,500. I'm like, is this real? Where my phone is, y'all? I don't play this. Oh, Lord. Somebody call Steve Harvey, y'all. Hell. Y'all, can you please rescind the $1,500 and just please fix my car without the money? In note. Y'all, I am telling you, like, I just cannot believe this. It was a real, a little major little set forward, right? We're not calling it a setback. So I'm like, wow, y'all. Whew. Is this real? Yes, my babies. Yes, guys, you don't have to be Pisces to come in with me, guys. Still come in, because I am definitely going to be doing, you know, my collective is my mainstay, guys. You know, I love my collective. So you guys can definitely come in here, because I'm going to be going live going forward here, guys. I know that you guys want to spend some time with my baby. Yes, with my babies. I got to spend time with my babies. And this is better, guys. I'm going with what they're saying, guys. I'm like moving the stuff around, because my first couple of lives, I'm like, oh gosh, the back of my head is showing, y'all. I'm like, this is my Wendy Williams moment. Ooh, yeah. On real. What's this thing? What's going on with Pisces? Pisces. What's happening in the main energy for Pisces at this time, Spirit? What's going on? What's surrounding Pisces energy? So you are walking away from something here. There also appears to be something you're not able to get down to the bottom of the truth about here, Pisces. Someone's not revealing the truth. But then we have to remember again, guys, Pisces definitely representing the High Priestess. Highly intuitive, definitely emotionally controlled. Also able to decipher, right, guys? So there's something here that your intuition is not leading you wrong about, but someone's not going to reveal the truth. This could be concerning a relationship here, Pisces, where you may definitely end up rejecting someone. And it's due to, once again, like I say, them not telling the truth or coming clean about something you know to be true via your intuition. And there you are again here, being very spiritual here, very aligned. And see, there we go. There's this nervousness here with someone revealing something to you. They're very nervous about it. But see, the thing about, and the reason why they're nervous here, Pisces, is because they know you're on to them, right? They know you're on to them. And they also know you're not going to sit around and wait around on them to reveal these truths. They're not, you know, deep privy or what have you to that knowledge of knowing that you already know. your intuition is telling you. And like I said, there we go with them being stressed out, losing sleep. And there's a silent victory here. And that's in your corner here, Pisces, right? The silent victory. Because it's like you don't even have to speak much. You don't have to exert yourself. You know what is to be deemed true here. And there could also be like something, like I say here, you turning down. For some of you, Pisces, this could be a new relationship here. A new love interest that you've been dealing with. And you may definitely be seeing some similarities or having some triggers here based on what you have learned from the past or dealt with in the past. Because whoever this is, definitely, it could be a fire sign you're dealing with, doesn't have to be. But they definitely appear to be a karmic here. Yeah. But see, you're not going to attach yourself to this person. Yeah. You're not going to. So let's move back to the main energy. Let me see what my babies. Woo! I see my babies. And I see them now. Yeah, so you're emotionally walking away. You're discontinuing emotional investment here in the main energy. What else do we have for Pisces? Discontinuing emotional investment. Happening for Pisces here. Yeah, oh, see, that's what I'm saying here. Yeah, there's a delay, an obstacle in someone else's way, right? This is not, there is no delay or obstacle you're facing because you've already emotionally detached from this situation. Well, that's on them, right, Pisces? Because this is someone who likes to play it small. They don't like to play it big, right? And you don't have time for somebody or getting a taste of someone here that likes to play it small. That's what I'm saying here. This is somebody here that you're definitely turning your back on here. Yeah, not going forward, not moving forward. But see, whoever this is, they were lacking foresight too. And like I say, they weren't expecting you to just emotionally walk away. Remove yourself. Also, they could be definitely feeling like a failure here. Not wanting you to abandon them though. Yeah, you're saving yourself from walking into a tower here. Yeah. You're saving yourself from walking into something tumultuous here. And like I say, your intuition has told you to remove yourself. Someone also from your past, Pisces, could be trying to talk to you about a reunion. This is the karmic, right, guys? That this new karmic triggered. See, this is the person who they reminded you of this person in some way. But this person from the past, this soul tie, they're stressed out over you. They're not wanting you to let them go. They don't want things to change. But there's an unresolved disagreement between you and someone from the past. They're missing you. They're claiming that they're in love. They're showing up here, still loving you. Yeah. They know you've lost all hope in them, though, Pisces. You've lost all hope in them. You've lost all hope in the situation, but the flame inside them is still burning. They're, don't forget about me. I haven't forgotten about you, right? But you recognize that this was not a divine opportunity, just like you're seeing with someone new here. Also, there is an ending of a twin flame connection, which that represents the person from the past here, Pisces. Yeah, that represents the person from the past. They were not a twin flame. They were a demonic soul tie, right? And that's something that you know. And that's why you said, hold up, wait a minute. You got me, bitch. Yeah. I can see you from a mile away. You can't just be doing that to Pisces. And plus, Pisces look way too good. Oh, Lord. Ooh, how you gonna, that's just like trying to fumble Rihanna. You can't, who get ready to fumble Rihanna, y'all? Oh, no. Ooh, ASAP Rocky better watch out. Yeah. The star. You are showing up healed. Very creative. Very aligned. And there you are, leaving someone out in the cold here. Yeah, see, I mean, it's really giving me that, guys. Like, someone definitely triggered you here. Like, someone here has some major red flags. Like, major red flags here. A new love interest here that definitely reminded you of the past here, Pisces. Because there was a horrible ending, a horrible situation from the past here that you are absolutely not going to relive. Whether that be the ex or someone new. You're very, very skilled now. At knowing or seeing the red flags. Like, I mean, and it's a horror show. Like, I mean, you're not trying to relive that whatsoever. And so, you know, what you're going to have here, Pisces, is a string of people that are seeking to recover a relationship with you, seeking to recover your energy, not wanting you to abandon them. Yeah. But see, it's either put up or shut up, right? They got to put up or shut up, right? Because you're not going to allow them to, you know, try to make you feel good with what they're saying, right? Because they're like trying to make you feel good, right? With, you know, these vaporizing emotions. That's not getting anywhere with Pisces. I mean, what are we listening to? I mean, guys, is this crazy? Like, you're not going to be able to emotionally manipulate a Pisces. That's impossible. Impossible. Because, see, you're not going to allow these people to try to, you know, finagle away your energy, you know, try to make you feel good with falsities. And then, like I say, pretending like they've got it all together when they probably don't. And then all of a sudden, boom, you end up in the Empress in the reverse position. Yeah. You could have dealt with someone with addictions in the past. Yeah. And see, you're not going to accept that. Definitely someone here who still is very emotional over you, wanting to return. Or like I say, what I'm seeing, Pisces, is several suitors here that are attempting to or wanting to regain access to you. that you definitely are going to be rejecting here. Yeah. Because like I said, you're not waiting around. And especially what I am picking up from this Empress in the reverse energy, especially for my divine feminines, you could be running into masculines that are very feminine, right? Or very too emotional, or like I say, not equipped to really handle being with you. They're not equipped. And you would have to basically deduce yourself here. You would have to show up almost lesser than who you know yourself to be to entertain these people that are showing up. Because, like I say, you would be then essentially waiting on them to navigate themselves to a position where they can meet you where you're at. And that's why you got a lot of people nervous, right? Wanting to be you to settle down with them, wanting to talk, wanting to reach out to you so that they can, well, here we go, create peace with you, break down your barrier and your boundaries in order to get this second chance with you, right, guys? And then, but here's the thing, they're karmic. They're not King of Wands in the upright. They're King of Wands in the reverse. See? And what you're not going to do, what you're faced with here is a major judgment call here. Because you're not going to, you know, walk into a situation that you know you're going to be regretting later here. You're not going to do that. And like I say, there's major situation. Because see, these people here may also have hidden addictions, right? Because in order for you to be not in a position where, because you could, we'll use this analogy, right? You could be the King of Wands, you could be the Emperor, and all of that, and you know, say you lose your job. Well, that doesn't decrease you from being the Emperor or the King of Wands. That means that, hey, you know, I'm going to put my best foot forward. I am going to apply to those jobs. I'm going to, you know, try a different way. I'm going to remain agile. I'm going to be non-resistant to change, right? I within me, the King of Wands and the upright is within me. The Emperor is within me. So because I am experiencing a loss, that does not mean that I have a give up spirit, right? Or I'm not going to try. In order for you to be in King of Wands in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse, that means you're someone that you don't possess those tendencies, right? So they can do nothing but take you down or attempt to. And then, of course, they're always going to hide what their addictions are, right? They're going to hide what they're really, truly addicted to. And underlying the cloud of dismay here is them wanting something, right, from you. You acting out their wish fulfillment, but then essentially having to deduce yourself here, because they're going to be ultimately jealous of you, right? Or leaning into resentment if you do so choose to, you know, entertain them. See, you know all this, and you're not waiting on someone. It's almost like, you know, believing in someone's potential. You're not doing that, right? We've all been there, guys. I've been there, right? You know, the whole Gil King story. Whoa, my Lord. Ooh, you get married and then you find out your husband no good. And I mean, the list goes down, right, guys? I'm working 7 days a week, right, guys? Overtime. All just to find out that my husband's having several affairs on me. Right, guys? I mean, let's guys know I'm going to be an open book with you guys. I mean, that's why I'm able to sit here and have this conversation with you guys. But I've definitely been there, right, guys? Waiting on, ooh, the potential. Well, oh, he's going to change, or oh, she's going to get there. No, they're not, right, guys? Because see, they're not going to let their addictions go. And that's why, it's all about the promise. Well, I'm going to get to, but you are still fulfilling this wish fulfillment. And this is several wish fulfillments, right, guys? It goes on and on and on, right? While they continue to say, well, I'm not this and I'm not that and I don't do this and I don't do that, when that's not true, right? Mm-hmm. Yep, and see, they're not willing to let it go, which is why they want you. Wow, guys. Guess what this is showing up for in the position right underneath addictions in reverse. Well, they're a little liar, pants on fire. I mean, guys, it's truly crazy. It's wild, guys. It's wild. And see, another thing laced in these lies, right, guys, is the strategy, right? Because what happens with people who have addictions, right? They typically can't feed them for quite some time, right? Because they're, like I say, they're not going to work for it and all that. So the strategy, right, is to lie their way through, right? Because like it's the main goal is to get to these addictions. That's what's happening, Pisces. And like I say, you know it. And this may be someone here who may definitely have a drug addiction or something like that they're hiding. And see, they don't like that you're smart. They don't like that. And then on top of this, guys, don't tell me they requested something from you and you told them no. And they're calling you a liar. Am I seeing that? You changed up on them. That's what they're telling everybody. You changed up on them. You broke their heart here, Pisces. You changed up on them because you weren't going to give them what they want. You lied about having it to give them. You broke their heart because you changed up on them. We have family showing up here. So some of you could also be walking away from family here. Going on a completely new path here. Moving on with your life here. Standing in your power. Yeah, there's definitely a new chapter here coming for you, Pisces. Definitely. And that's coming because you know where to invest. You're not investing any longer in situations that aren't moving you forward. You're ready for change. Wow, guys. Isn't that something as soon as I said it? Oh, Jesus, guys. You're on to a new chapter. And somebody has a major problem with that, or several people. Very unhappy here. Well, it's the person from the past here. Someone from the past here you have this soul tie with. They have a major problem with you moving on to a new chapter here. Major. Yeah, see, there they go. Don't forget about me. I haven't forgotten about you. But see, there's this victory here. Yeah. See, there we go, guys. Pisces, it appears that, you are definitely having a major victory here in this new chapter here coming. And then you're going to be moving into a new relationship here. And it's because you are not talking to people who your intuition is telling you shouldn't talk to. I just really feel like you're nipping it in the bud. Boom. That's a dud. I'm done. You know, it's not very long. Especially if you're out on the dating scene, Pisces. It's not taking you very long to like dump somebody off over the road, like subliminally, that is, right, guys? And because you're doing that, that's how you're aligning yourself. You're going to meet someone that can meet you where you're at. There we go with Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. So there's definitely someone new here, like I said, that you made the judgment call to end things with. But then right after that is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a new opportunity coming in here right after that. Also, if someone here that you were dealing with, if they weren't working or like they didn't want to work, it looks like they could be trying to like find a job, right? So they can call you up, Pisces, and be like, "Oh, I'm working now. You know, look at me." Oh, Jesus Lord. The heckaboos. Oh, reunion. Yeah, somebody definitely trying to garner a reunion with you. So although you're meeting someone new, there's definitely someone here from the past. Definitely could be a fire sign. Pisces. Also could be a Taurus here for some of you. What else do we have here? Aquarius. Any of the fixed signs. So that's going to be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Absence. Yeah, see, there we go. With you rejecting someone here who feels like a part of them is missing because you're gone. You are not going to communicate with them. Things are definitely the waiting game, and they're waiting for nothing, essentially. Because they're trying to rush you back into something with them. See? And you're not rushing. Even with the new person that's coming, doubt you're going to be like rushing into a relationship with that person. You're going to be moving very slow here. And somebody's becoming impatient. Yeah, trying to come back and they cannot. They want to just move, boom, right back into the 10 of Cups with you. There they go again, guys. Trying to rush. Trying to hurry up and start a new beginning with you. Yep. They want to be smack dab back in this 4 Wands, guys. And it's interesting to me, too, that the 10 of Cups is showing up for the 9 of Cups in the reverse. Because they're not going to be able to do it, like convince you. Someone's very unconvincing. Twin flame in the reverse. So they could definitely be the person from the past. But then there we go. And it's definitely really giving me like someone thinking like money is going to win you back. You know, if they get a certain level or position in finances or career, then they can win you back. But that's like not going to win you back. That's what I'm saying. I mean, because this is somebody who definitely crossed you. You're not interested. Yeah, you're very detached here. You're not interested in going down this road, Pisces. Not at all. Yeah. So you're focused on being single here. Independent. And someone's coming in here trying to manipulate you. What am I saying, guys? And you know, they're gonna be getting pretty ruthless here, Pisces. I must say. Because like I say, they're going to attempt to you know, really try to make you feel good, you know, all the feel goods and all that, and you're not down for it, right, guys? And therein, someone's getting very ruthless here in their tactics, I'm saying. Like trying to almost force you here. Yeah, because like I say, you're going to be very thorough in letting someone know, hey, you know, there's no more hope in this situation for me. You know, thank you, for reaching out or whatever, but I'm not interested. I'm really not. I'm moving on with my life. And then that is when someone's going to flip out, Pisces. They're going to flip out on you here. Because, like I say, it's to them, you are their twin flame, which means that they're wanting to believe here that you are the yin to their yang, or like I say, that you are a text to them, like they own you in some way here. They're not done with you. My gosh, guys. They're obsessed. And there you are, emotionally turning your back on the devil. And I also see you almost like having that conversation with someone, like, I understand you have something now, whatever. I don't need your money. Like, I don't need anything. God, I work for myself. I don't need. There's nothing you can do for me, like, because who this person is aligned with who you are. They're not, and it's like they're going to be trying all these tactics or trying to like buy your love, Pisces. I mean, for real. And they have not let go of these addictions. They have not let go of all this. And like I say, they're not going to. Which is why they want to put you in the position of this twin position, right? So that you can mirror them. Five of Wands in the reverse, you're not. And they're going to still be trying to lie to you. Trying to get you to believe some lies here, trying to argue with you, trying to be very combative here, and like I say, getting really ruthless here. And all of that is not going to be equating to the removal of you seeing the truth. That's no matter what they're saying, right? And that's why they're so pissed off. Wow, there we go, guys. Boom, hit the tower. Because they really hate that you have the power of intuition. Which is why they're trying to dress it up, Pisces. They're trying to dress it all up. And like I say, they're going to go through this whole thing, Pisces, with, trying to make you feel good and, all that, whatever. And then they're going to be like trying to buy you and all that dumb stuff, right, guys? Because, and the whole funny part about that is this is somebody here who will probably drain their bank account based on their little secrets, right, guys? And then expect you to dip off in your bank account, right? Two of Cups, and so what they want is for you to not get involved with someone else. And then here we go, guys, right? We started the show here with the energy of someone not wanting to reveal the truth, right? And all of a sudden it gets here when all their little bitter bantering does not work on you. Now all of a sudden they're ready to reveal some form of truth here. And that truth definitely could be that, they don't want you with someone else. Part of that truth. So there they go again, trying to rush you into a relationship with them, or rush you to do something, right? The return. Yeah. They hate the idea of there now being competition, right? Especially since you have now entered into a new phase. And, they're hoping to have a future with you one day and all of that stuff. And even with them saying all that, you're still going to block them. And you're not going to talk to them. They have not ascended. Not whatsoever. They are also, namely here, they have not learned their karmic lesson. So how can they ascend? They've learned nothing. Because the only thing we're seeing here, Pisces, is tactics. This is somebody that thinks they're a tactic king or queen. Right? And this is definitely somebody here who feels like they can buy you, or, they can shower it up, with gifts or something like that, or, and all that's faketies, right? Because there they go, stressed. Oh, well, is Pisces gonna, are they gonna see me different now that, I got this new position? Let me try to, get my stuff together. And, Pisces will take me back then. Yeah, Pisces, they'll invest in me because they're lying about a job offer. Just to have Pisces, they didn't get the job. What's happening here? So they think you're gonna not be able to see this. They didn't get this job. They didn't. Booyah. They're spying on you big time. They feel like they know that you're not in a relationship right now. But they're still spying. They're still looking and looking. Right? And there we go with them lying about everything on thing. That's what we get down into the nitty gritty of this, Pisces. They're lying. Right? So this could be the case of them like borrowing some money from family to buy you a bouquet of roses or something. Trying to act like they got a big time job or something in order to try to convince you that they can help you out financially and things like that. But they can't. Because this is just like that. It's, you know, this is like begging from Peter to pay Paul in relationship form. Oh, Jesus, Pisces. What's wrong with these people? Well, let me get a couple of dollars for mommy and daddy, and let me buy Pisces, you know, a bouquet of flowers, or let me get you, you know, let me throw you a couple dollars, but it's a camouflage. And keep in mind also, this person could definitely be doing things illegal for money, right? They could be making money off the street. That's another thing. Okay, what time we at? 46. Okay, guys, let's see what's happening. Next 48 hours, Pisces. Next 48 hours for Pisces. Empress. I mean, I'm saying this right here is really good, guys. I'm just saying you bossed up here. You bossing up. Something really good could be happening here in the next 48 hours here, guys. Something lucrative here or something here. Some of you can have a female boss that's very fond of you. There you are with the star. Yeah, there's something happening here, guys. This could definitely be happening where, like I said, some of you can have a female boss here or someone in a position of power seeing you as the perfect fit for something. Like you were made to do something here. Also, like this is all like divine alignment. Like the stars aligning for you. Something good happening here in the next 48 hours. Whatever you're unhappy with, guys, especially if you're contacted, Pisces, you're definitely going to be leaving it in the cold and cutting it off permanently. There we go with the Queen of Pentacles. Definitely success and work here in some way here. Whoever this person is that's in your energy in the next 48 hours, there could definitely be conversation here or communication about them revealing this truth that I was talking about their addiction. That's exactly what just came up, guys. Them revealing something about their addiction. Yeah. And telling you they need to heal when you help them. Yeah. I do see you in the next 48 hours. If you do not harness your intuition, I see you being very unhappy with yourself. If you don't listen to your intuition, because it may definitely lead to a conflict here. Yeah, because there could be just a little bit of doubt here. There could be doubt here. Yeah. And like I say, if not careful, yeah. And this is like Spirit saying, this is definitely about this individual here. This could lead to betrayal here in some way. And like I say, if you don't cut the soul tie, which I believe you already have, but Spirit is definitely telling you here, don't entertain arguing with this person. And that's going to simply require you not even talking to them. What I'm saying. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to end the episode here for my babies. I love you guys so much. Choose this hour to love yourself, mercy, and of course, never look back. Recognize today that you are definitely someone special and you deserve nothing but the very best in life. Also recognize now more than ever that you are definitely a walking, breathing miracle in motion, guys. I love all my babies, my Pisces. I love you guys. Shout out to all my babies. Guys, up next is Taurus, guys. We're gonna be doing Taurus, and Leo. So up next, that's what's coming up, you guys. I will be seeing you guys in just a minute. Hugs and kisses. Bye for now.